Thank you. Here's a closer look at how the fantastic work at the Helen DeVos Children's Hospital are helping local kids.
Lucas was diagnosed with stage 4 neuroblastoma in July of 2014, and we came here for the initial testing to figure out what was going to go on. Then found out about how DeVos specializes in neuroblastoma, and one of the leading researchers in neuroblastoma, Dr. Scholler. And once we got here in that 10 days of the initial care, chemo, that stuff, we knew we were in a place we wanted to stay, and it's that brought us here at the beginning, and we're happy we're here. As a parent, you're at your worst. You're absolute worst when you get this diagnosis. Every parent, it's every parent's worst nightmare is what we end up living, the parents that are here. But from a child's standpoint, I can't understand what they must be dealing with. They don't understand this. They don't understand some of the things that are going on and what's happening. And with child life, that's the beauty of them, because they come in and the kids have fun. They just have fun.
When I try to explain to people who aren't familiar with child life what the role is of that team, the easy answer is that they're here to provide a normal environment for children. In part of their work then, it's to provide therapy through play, through art, through music, through pet therapy, through a variety of approaches to connect with each child and meet them where they are and help them through this experience that is scary and not their choice and out of control, and all the things that kids experience when they come to the hospital. So we use a tremendous amount and with tremendous success, we're able to do a lot with distraction. We can sew up lacerations in the emergency department with maybe just a small amount of medication and a whole lot of distraction. And so whether that's blowing bubbles, or that's finding Where's Waldo, or that's doing some music, it's just a great way to distract the child, and it's amazing what you can do with just that type of interaction.
Miss Sarah was able to come in and sit with him and show him all different things and work with him and work through the difficulties sometimes where he didn't want to do things. I don't want to do my letters. I don't want to do this. And she would approach it in a way that we as parents couldn't.
So music therapy is relatively new to our program. You know, they may not be wanting to talk about their feelings or their emotions. They may not be in the mood to have deep conversations, but music can almost always connect.
They talk with the parents, they talk with the children, and they talk with the siblings, because that was one of the hardest moments for us when Reese told our daughter and our son that Lucas had cancer. And that was one of the most emotional moments. Besides Lucas being diagnosed, that was probably the second hardest moment for us, because she understood what was going on, but Reese had a beautiful way to explain it to her, and she understood. It was a moment I'll never forget, because he was like, we take care of that, we deal with all of it, and they did it, they handled it beautifully.
We are so appreciative of the support of this community that's allowed us to really build and develop an amazing team who make an incredible impact every day. We are able to explore new areas of care, such as the NICU, certainly in some of our ambulatory clinics, and we appreciate that support. We couldn't do it without that type of support and commitment to this program.
He talks about who his favorite people here are, and it's always child life people he's listed. Their hearts are bigger than anybody's that I can imagine, just because of what they're able to do with all of these kids in all of these different situations and all of these parents in these different situations, and be able to work with everybody. I couldn't say enough good things about those folks.
And joining me now is Scott Robinson, the co-chair of the Helen DeVos Children's Hospital Foundation. Scott, thank you so much for joining us.
It's my pleasure. It's a great event to be at.
It is great, and every year it seems to get bigger and better, but really the kids are the star of the show. It's not the cars as much as the kids. We know that this is helping to save so many lives at the Helen DeVos Children's Hospital. What does it mean to have all of these people from our community stepping out and giving for such a great cause?
Well, absolutely. This event marks the 16th year that the Grand Rapids New Car Dealers Association and the Helen DeVos Children's Hospital has partnered. Over that time, they've raised $1.5 million. And more importantly, where does that money go to? The Children's Hospital is more than just providing care for sick kids. There's treating their souls, their spirits, their fears. And a lot of the people that we bring in to do that, we don't bill for that. That comes from philanthropy. The philanthropy also goes for our injury prevention program. All the literature that you may see about concussion prevention, that type of program, again, does not sustain itself. It needs the philanthropy, the giving. So when you see events like this, you sit back in awe at the generosity of the community, but also you know that the money's going to be put to great use.
Well, thank you so much for everything that you do for our children, not only here in West Michigan, but all over the country that are coming here for treatment. We're so lucky to have the foundation and the hospital here in our own backyard.
It is a great combination. In fact, we have a fundraiser going tonight. If you want to be a part of it, text KIDS, KIDS, to 41010. That's text KIDS to 41010, and you'll donate $10 to these great programs. And again, to me, the Children's Hospital is this, as a parent of young kids, it's a security blanket. It's there when you need it.
Thank you so much. Great to see you
Thanks,
tonight.
Marty.
And like you heard Scott say, you can at home help these kids at the Helen DeVos Children's Hospital by texting, pick up your phone and text the word KIDS to 41010 and donate $10. Thanks so much.